Hey guys, Maniac here with GameAccess.net doing a very quick unboxing for today. And the reason why this is going to be quick is, well, this game has been out for quite a while, but it's only until now that I actually have a copy of it. This is the Rage Anarchy Edition for the Xbox 360. Of course, the Rage Anarchy Edition was also released for the PC and for the PlayStation 3. So it is a multi-platform game. Just wanted to show you guys, this is indeed the game made by id Software. It was their first major release since Doom 3 in 2004. I remember picking up Doom 3 day and date when it came out for the PC because I had waited so long to play that game. I remember some very fond memories of actually up and leaving work just at 10 o'clock. I had a break, don't worry. But I intentionally scheduled my break at around 10 o'clock in the morning so that I could go to the store, pick up Doom 3 from a local venue that was close to my work as opposed to close to my house, and got to pick that out, and I made sure to get it. Oh, as you can see here is a nice little cover. They're starting to do this with similar to what they do with DVDs. They're starting to do this here. I like it. They did it with the the Halo Anniversary Edition. I like that they do that, although I do think that they should reserve it just for doing it with collector's editions and stuff like that. Now, the weird thing about this collector's edition is that it's really not a collector's edition per se, since pretty much I think the entire line of the initial release of Rage was the Anarchy edition. I don't think that there was any non-Anarchy edition copies. This was $60 US when it came out. Now, I've seen copies of Rage go on Amazon for about $20, at least for the Xbox 360 version. I'm not totally certain if those were the Anarchy editions or if those are non-Anarchy editions of the game. However, there's a good chance they might be Anarchy editions. I don't know. Now, what makes this the Anarchy edition, and what's this game about? Well, this game is very much like a post-apocalyptic shooter adventure game, and with some driving segments and things like that. So it's also absolutely beautiful. There's a demo online if you don't believe me. And as far as I'm concerned, the frame rate on it, because it's locked at 60 hertz, because it's locked at that, it looks absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic in 120 hertz if you have like a 120 hertz television. Probably the best looking video game for a 120 hertz set I've seen since Dante's Inferno. And that's again because Dante's Inferno was in 60 frames a second. At least on the PlayStation 3 it was. I'm not certain about the Xbox version, but I'm fairly certain on both of those versions of the game, those were at 60 frames a second. Well, let's expose this. We got it open now. Here we go. And this is id's baby. This uses a new engine that was improved since the Doom 3 engine. The Doom 3 engine at the time was probably the most advanced engine at the time. It is still being used heavily because they updated it when they made back in 06 when they made Quake Wars. Now, actually, the Doom 3 engine, they're calling it something else. I think it's called the Tech 4 engine right now. But that engine is powering the upcoming the upcoming Prey game, Prey 2, which is coming out in next year. I should say 2012. As for this engine has been confirmed that it's going to be in the next, what do you call it, the very next Doom game. However, they said because of how they're designing that game will not be locked at 60 frames a second. That will only be at 30. And they had to do that because they wanted to use more of the engine. They wanted to have more effects for Doom as opposed to Rage, and with that you're going to lose frame rate. These are really... are they gluing these things to nowadays? I guess they are. All right, well, let's take a look inside. Oh. Yeah, this is a multi-disc game. At least on the Xbox 360 it is. The reason why I picked up the Xbox 360 is because I have a friend that is also using the Xbox 360 version. This is about a 20 gig install. But you only need to, in order to play the game, you only need to install one game at a time. So, I'm sorry, one disc at a time. You don't have to install all the discs, just install one of the discs. And it will be able to do that. For the PlayStation 3 version, you will also have a pretty hefty install. I think it's about 8 gigs of installation to your to your PlayStation 3. However, it just comes on one disc. The game was able to fit on just one Blu-ray. This is the Rage manual. I'm just going to check something really quick because I'm sure the Anarchy Edition codes are right here, and I don't want the codes seen on this video. So just look at this picture of the thing. Yes, there are codes. This right here, this little leaflet, which you're seeing right here, is pretty much what makes this the Anarchy Edition. As you can see here, on one side of this is the codes for all the Anarchy Edition cool stuff, like the, well, you can see read it right here, what's included. And it's in 3 different languages. On this side is the Wasteland, which is basically the DRM for this game. They basically locked out sewer access, and you cannot play any use the sewer access without the code on the bottom of this. This is a dirty trick that they pulled. However, I have to admit, at least they didn't pull multiplayer. I still don't agree with that kind of shit. You paid $60 for the game, get the whole you should have access to the whole fucking game. I'm paying $60 a year for Xbox 360 live support, and you're telling me I have to pay an extra $10 for a multiplayer client? That is fucking highway robbery. And here's, of course, a leaflet for Prey 2, which is also being released by Bethesda. I'm sorry, published by Bethesda. It's being developed. And, of course, Skyrim, which is out now, and pretty much everybody's got a copy of that. No, I'm not doing the unboxing for that. That game is really, really expensive. I don't have a copy of Skyrim right now, but if I did, I would, I would unbox it, but unfortunately, I don't have a copy of it. It's $150, and I am broke. So, yeah. That's why I haven't done the unboxing of the Skyrim. But, well, here you have it. This is the Rage Anarchy Edition. As you can see here, it's difficult for me to actually put a review on this because, like I said, it's the same exact price of the of the game itself, of the original game. So you're not gaining anything. However, my guess is if you have the opportunity and you see this as opposed to regular editions of the game, make sure to get this edition of the game because you're going to get some extra stuff for free. So I can't really review because of that, but I'm grateful that they released it like this. Until next time, guys, this is Maniac with GameAccess.net. Over and out.